think it's time we welcome our next guest. He is going to be kicking the show off tonight. He actually had a pretty amazing 2020. He was announcing that he was the host of Throwback 2K. He also wants to make sure he passes on all of that knowledge on his YouTube series, which is called Studio Catalyst. Let's welcome to Candidly Krystal, Chris Cruz. Chris, welcome to the show.
Thank you. It's very classy to be here.
Yay! Oh, thank you for doing that. That was necessary.
Y'all are in for it tonight.
Oh, I can't wait. What are you drinking, Chris? What is that? Just looks like ice cubes.
So this is Walmart brand tonic water, a splash of lime, and vodka.
Nice. I love that you throw in it's a Walmart brand tonic water.
I'm not bougie. Yeah, not at all.
No, I like it a lot. So, first of all, everybody had pretty much a terrible 2020, except you. Not only did you get married in 2020, look at dapper.
Oh, look at you.
So sharp and dapper.
Thank you.
I love this picture of you and your wife as well. Wait, before we go, you got married on Halloween?
I did.
What?
I did.
Wow.
How was it? Much like Krystal, who also got married in a pandemic. How was that in 2020, saying your vows?
Sure. So the longest version, shortest version I can tell you is, so we were going to go to Jamaica, just the two of us. We live in Detroit. This is where I'm from. My wife is from Boise, Idaho. So it was going to be hard to get everyone together. So we're like, screw it. Let's just go to Jamaica, just the two of us. And nobody's invited, and just elope for a week. And we booked that trip in February. And then March happened. We're like, well, darn, because we're not going to Jamaica. So we did a really small thing at our house here in Detroit with my family, a couple of friends. It was very intimate, and it was perfect. And she looked stupidly gorgeous. It was insane. And like, as I get older, I'm kind of getting to be a softie, you know. Like I watched Coco and I cried 4 times because my wife's Mexican.
Oh, yes.
So I felt like, oh, this is my culture too, even though I'm white. But as she walked down the aisle, I thought I was just going to bawl and cry, right? I didn't cry a drop. I'm like, holy crap, she looks incredible. That's my wife? What?
Aww.
So yeah, it was perfect. It was great.
That's what every bride wants. When you're coming down the aisle, you just want your guy to be looking at you and going, oh my gosh, I only can see you and nothing else. I'm just blinded by your beauty. So I'm so glad you had that moment.
Crying. I was just like, holy crap, that person wants to be with me forever? They're dumb.
Was it classy?
It was so Well, as Krystal mentioned, a lot of good things happened for you in 2020. And one major announcement you made that you're the new host of Throwback 2K. So tell us about that and how can people listen to this? This sounds really, really fun.
Sure. So Throwback, and thank you for saying that. Thank you so much. So Throwback 2K is a nationally syndicated radio show. It's on radio stations all across the country now. We're on in 21 markets right now. And we play the first hits of the new millennium. And what that means for us is all the hits from the early 2000s. So everything from Britney and Christina, obviously, NSYNC and Backstreet Boys, obviously, but also Fall Out Boy, and also Simple Plan, but also Linkin Park, but also Nelly and Chingy and Snoop Dogg and Jaquan and Lil Jon and Usher. And we cover all that stuff. And it's just all the stuff that, you know, we all listen to in high school and college. Yes. It's just a feel good show. It's a lot of fun. We're getting really good feedback on it. So I'm super humbled. It doesn't feel real yet. I'm sure Krystal saw this post, but one of those stations that we're on, you know, they have their weekend shows and it's, you know, so-and-so and then Ryan Seacrest and then Chris Cruz. And I literally cried because I was on the same website as Ryan Seacrest. And I never thought in my wildest dreams that would be something that was real. And Ryan, I'm going to get you an 8x10 autograph glossy in the mail. So just hang tight. It'll be real classy.
I love it. See, I know.
Classy.
I was. Oh, look at
I
that.
was trying to drink.
Almost missed it. So I was going to point that out because in your promo shot, you are wearing an NSYNC shirt.
Yes.
Which I owned before I got the job, by the way. That wasn't like, I'm going to go buy an NSYNC shirt and be ironic.
That's what he wore to the interview.
Yes. That was some hammer pants. Like, hey, no, I'm kidding. Okay, so when I saw that, though, I was like, oh, I'm hooked already. Like, I was one of those maniacal, however you say it. I was one of those people who loved NSYNC so much so that in high school, I got in trouble, and who I was supposed to buy tickets to the concert with, my best friend, was like, I can't go. I bought one ticket so that I could go and see NSYNC by myself.
Did you go by yourself?
No, she ended up getting one later on, and we squished her in so that she could be by me. But I was that dedicated that I was like, I'm not missing this. I'm sorry, really, they're coming to Denver.
You are gunning for us, man.
It's just for me, honestly.
Well, then how fitting is it that Justin is the song for the inauguration?
I can't tell you how pumped I am because one, he has a new song, The Better Days, which anytime Justin has a new song coming out, I'm excited. But two, it's also something that people can, I mean, let's be honest, Chris, you too, Krystal, you too, I've missed music in the last year. Yeah. I've missed being able to go see live shows. And so what you do with Throwback 2K is sort of an extension of that, because we get to hear those songs that make us feel good and make us remember. So for me, I'm excited about your show, especially like I said, when I saw that promo shirt and saw NSYNC, I was like, okay.
So that got me all jazzed, but then but you forget that also in that time period, like, you know, we go from about like 99 to like the early 2010s, like, you know, we a little leeway here and there, but you also forget that Fall Out Boy is in there. Soul Decision's in there. Yes. Taylor Swift is in there. Panic at the Disco is in there. All these awesome, because, you know, everyone thinks 2000s, they think Britney and NSYNC. Yes. And yes, that's a great part of it, but there's such a bigger chunk, you know, Story of a Girl, all the Lil Jon records, all the Usher records. There's just
you know the one I missed that I'm thinking about right now. Something at the Holiday Inn. Me and most of my friends.
Baby, rum on your boots. Some call me Ludacris. Some call me Mr. Wiggles.
Yes, exactly. See, this is amazing. So
one of my favorite songs to play at a classy event.
There you go. We are actually going to have some fun with you here in just a minute when we get to some lyrics. Before we do that, though, I want to make sure I point out, and one of the things that I think is so cool that you're doing, because as someone like you and me who have been in the radio business for a really long time, the best thing we can do is hand our knowledge down. And you've really done that in your Home Studio Catalyst series on YouTube.
Thank you.
Which I'm not going to lie, a lot of the tips that you have gone through, I have taken and implemented into Candidly Krystal. So let's talk about that. What was the motivation for Home Studio Catalyst? And you've got a new season getting ready to start.
Yeah, I was slacking for the longest time on YouTube. I kept trying to always be the funny guy and be the clown. And I was doing all these Scott Stapp lip sync videos and doing parody videos.
So good though.
But I'm like, you know what? I've been the clown for almost 20 years. And I think there's more to me than that. You know, it's fun being the funny guy, but like, you know, I'm a real person. I have good days. I have bad days, just like anybody else. I don't always want to be the clown. And I've open up this whole Pandora's box of like just feelings that I have about trying to share the knowledge that I have. And really, I've just been building the studio in my house. And I'm going to do a whole video on like my whole studio, the desk that I built, my speakers, blah, 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 blah. And I've learned a lot doing that. I'm like, gosh, I wish I would have known this stuff ahead of time and not had to do all the research. I'm like, shoot, I'll just show people how I did it and all the things that I've learned from all my mentors. You know, if it was Bo Derek or if it's Nathan Reed or Phil Becker, or people who aren't in radio, like Tony Robbins, Gary Vaynerchuk, Weird Al Yankovic, who is weirdly my all-time favorite artist ever.
He's amazing. I agree.
He's incredible. He's an incredible musician, incredible pure person. But like all the things I've learned that I'm like, I can just hopefully fast track somebody else. And I've had people tell me, hey, I'm building my studio and I'm doing the exact same acoustic panels you did your video on in episode 2. I'm like, holy crap, that's so cool. It's just like, so that's more rewarding than someone saying, hey, I like your show. You're funny. Your show's funny. That's cool. But someone saying, hey, you inspired me to do something. That's very humbling. And I really like giving back to people because I've been given so much in my career.
I love that.
That's wonderful. Yeah.
Thank you.
Good for you. Yay. And now I want to go and like watch this stuff because I feel like I can elevate my sound over here quite a bit.
And sometimes
It's
it's little
good.
things. Sometimes it's, the electronics or the equipment. Sometimes it's here's 5 things to not do on your YouTube channel, or here's 10 things to not do on social media. It's like, it's part creating the content, but also what do you do with the content? I think those are 2 in the same. And then, like you said, Krystal, season 2 debuts next Sunday on YouTube. Just search Kris Kruse.
Yeah. Okay. I will. I love
Or
that.
go to chriskruse.com, right? That's also an
yeah.
easy way.
Yep. Also, just real quick for anybody who's watching the show and wants to be like Krystal and Krystal and be superstars and have their own show, go to Linktree and start a Linktree. It's free, and you can buy a domain from GoDaddy.com for $10, and I just link it. So when you go to chriskruse.com, it's just my Linktree of my Twitter, Instagram, my YouTube show, my DJ Mix show, Throwback 2K. It's all on there. It's sleek, it's sexy, it takes 5 seconds, and it's free. So I highly recommend doing that.
Totally so easy.
Wow.
And like
Is that what we
Francine
have?
said, it's so classy.
It's so classy. Thank you,
We
Francine.
were actually turned on to using card.co from the radio fam suggested that one. But Chris is right. Linktree is equally universal, much like ours is.
I will say too, Radio Fam, very classy.
The best. Oh,
I'm gonna be a
the
mess.
best.
All right. Well, I'm ready. Like I have a song ready. Like I want to do this 2K thing with you.
You want to
Chris.
do this? You want to
Yes.
do
I
this?
wasn't nervous until I heard Krystal Stark sing, and I know you've heard this 1,000 times, and as a fellow musician, I've been playing guitar and singing since I was 12. You have a phenomenal instrument. You're phenomenal.
She does.
Thanks.
She's
Very
amazing.
talented.
So we have this fun segment that we like to do, which we introduced maybe 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
It's called Start to Finish. We introduced this around Christmas time.
We did.
This in particular, though, was something that was like exciting, right, to begin with, and then it got elevated to the next level when Krystal created this. Hang on.
A classy graphic.
It's supposed to be playing.
Hey, I did this graphic and I stand by it to this day.
Very, very classy.
I have a song that's supposed to be playing too, but it's not playing right
Here,
now.
I'll sing it. I'll sing it. Ready? Ready?
Go.
And start to finish.
Oh, I got it. Here we go.
Finish. Okay, let's see how I sound.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
To finish, yeah.
Hang on. Starting it over. This is live, folks.
Start to finish. Start to finish, yeah. Start to finish. Start to finish, yeah. Start to finish. Start to finish, yeah. Start to finish. Start to finish, yeah.
So the
So
idea
if Lady
behind
Gaga
this,
and Gloria
yes.
Gaynor had a baby, and I mean
Oh my
that
God.
compliment. I mean
That
it. I
is
mean
the
it.
biggest compliment I've ever had in my life.
No, you're
I
amazing.
take
love
it. I'll take that.
So I love that. And literally my daughter Skylar, who comments and watches the entire show,
Yeah.
was like, Mom, start to finish gets stuck in my head. I'm like, so we're winning? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah,
Is
if you
that
have
what it
a
feels
metal
like to
cover or
win?
Start to Finish, let me know, and I got you covered. Everything like Metallica heavy metal cover, I'm happy to jump in.
I love
Okay.
it. So the
Yeah.
idea behind this segment is that I would usually sing and Krystal will finish the lyrics. However, we have a pro on the show when it comes to the early 2000s tonight.
Yes, we do.
With Kris Kruse and Throwback 2K. So Krystal and I have hand selected a couple of songs from the 2000s, and we are going to see if you can finish the lyrics. Okay, you ready
It
for
sounds
this?
a very classy game.
Dun, dun, dun,
Now
dun.
I'm nervous, so I got to do classy a couple of times.
Anybody that look at classy too. I know my.
Oh, I'm always ready for the wind down.
I'm about to sing some in sync, but after how many classies we've said,
Jeez.
I feel like I'm gonna be in sunk.
Oh, you guys are going to sing, and I'm going to finish the lyric?
Mm-hmm.
You ready?
No.
You ready?
I'm so nervous.
Yeah.
I
You need to
guess.
sing it too.
All right, I'm first. So of course, because I'm a fangirl, in sync was my choice. You ready for this?
I'm ready.
All right.
Ready. Stretch it out, Pino. Get that
All
yoga
right,
in.
Chris. Here's the deal. If you can finish this, you get to drink. If you don't finish this, Krystal and I get to drink. That is the prize in today's start to finish.
Oh, then I'm
Yeah.
getting every round correct. Okay, I'm ready. Okay. Okay, deal.
All right, here we
I
go.
get hammered.
Just hit me with the truth now. Girl, you're more than welcome to. Yeah, so give me one good reason, baby. Come on.
I loved you endlessly, and now I've really come to see. Right?
Yeah, I'll give that to you.
That life would be much better when you're gone.
Yes.
Out that door, baby. Bye, bye, bye. Okay, you win. You
too.
win, but I'm going to stay classy so we all win.
Thank you. Oh, we're drinking too.
Look, if there's vodka on the line, I'm never gonna lose.
Hey,
No,
you
he was
deserve
ready.
this, though. Can I just say?
Yeah. That was great. He came with it. He was right there.
Wow.
All right. Well, that was, Chris, that was pretty good. But let's see if I could stump you a little bit.
Yeah,
Okay.
this is like Macaulay Culkin following Mariah Carey. This is not what I want at all.
No, it's not.
I
No,
feel
it's
like William
not.
Hung from American Idol.
Then she bang. Okay. All right. This one, I feel like I picked too easy now that I see your prowess. Okay. I'm going to do my impression. Oops, I did it again. I played with your heart. Got lost in the game. Ooh, baby, baby.
You might think I'm in love, like a scent from above. I'm not that innocent.
Yes! You need your red spandex suit. That was great.
Wow. Wow.
That was great. And his inflection.
Brittany,
I
are you
agree.
watching? Brittany, are you watching? They are coming for your neck, Brittany. Oh,
was
so
fun.
you are the winner. You are the
Yeah.
winner, Chris Cruz.
Thank you.
Very,
Thank you.
if I can say so, classy.
Oh, you can.
I'm gonna finish it off for you guys.
I just did. Now I got a refill.
See,
Oh my gosh.
trying to-
Well,
I'm halfway.
thank you. Yeah, I know. Thank you for being an amazing sport, because I don't know if it would have been that successful with anybody else. What do you think, Crystal?
No, because even though I sing like all these songs, I'm actually really terrible with lyrics. So like, I feel like if you were to sing it to me, I'd be like, nah, 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 and I would sing randomness. And he knew all of the words and the inflection and the style and was on point. So I give you a 10 out of 10, Chris Cruz.
10 out of 10. I love it.
I'll take it.
You
Thank you
can
very much.
catch
Thank you.
Chris on Throwback 2K, which you can see right there. If you go to chriscruz.com, you can get all the details. Also, his YouTube channel, he has so much information. You have to check it out. Season 2, Home Studio Catalyst, getting ready to start on Sunday. Oh man, knocked it out of the park with that one. Wow, Crystal, if
Yes.
Crystal's the entertainment here, right? I'm just the jester. If you were impressed,
I was. Please
Well, I
come
can
back and
imagine
let's
it's probably
play
hard
again.
for Crystal to meet someone who can sing as good as she can. I'm sure it's very intimidating for her. So
It was. I'm sweating over here. I mean,
me as well. Me as well.
it was intense. Well, Chris, thank you so much for being a good sport and having some fun on our show. We appreciate you coming on and sharing your tips with us. And we want to have you back whenever you want to come back, because this was a blast. Please.
No, of course, you guys. Thank you for having me. You both look gorgeous. And also, side note, all of your fans are really good looking. I've been watching in the chat. Everyone's so pretty. All the women and all the men. Everyone's so attractive. I'm like,
love
who's watching
that.
the show? It's like a modeling agency. They're all so pretty. Everyone's so
I love
beautiful.
that. I like it.
We attract the best, I guess. We love
Apparently,
our viewers.
Well, thank you, Chris. Thank you for coming on. Seriously, guys, check out
course.
chriscruz.com and, of course, Throwback 2K. You can get all the details about where you can listen to that show live. We want to thank him for being a good sport. Oh, man, what a fantastic.
Thank you guys. I love you. Thank you so much. Mwah.
Thank you, Chris.
Thank you.
Chris. Oh, he's so much fun.
That was awesome.